jammies work? Okay, it worked. We're back. I think. Yep, we're back. Alright. Alright. Welcome everyone back to the excellent quality broadcast we have here at UER.
Now I have no
I still
stream.
have the I know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, alright? Here we go. There you go. You should see it now.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, good. Alright, we
Oh, no
got
more cockpit cam. All right.
yeah, I had to do all that just so we could not be in cockpit cam the entire time. But here we go. We got let's see who we got going around here. We got oh, get my mouse out the way. All right, Shred Jammies is currently up top. The 48.5 Plums pretty close. Yeah, we got minute 20. Looks like Shred Jammies is gonna get one more lap after this one. The same with the Plums. Should get another lap in. So it looks like that's the showdown. Of course, it's hard to tell what their tire temperatures are doing, how they've set these cars up. But it should be interesting to see where these guys end up. What do you think, Calamari?
I think Shred Jammies in a Porsche Cup is ridiculous. Like, that's surprising.
Yeah, he's having a great session so far. He did pretty good at Monza and Imola too, so we'll see if he can step up his form even further. As like they both cross the
Yeah, he
line.
ran away with Monza in that second race.
He did. He was gone.
Shred Jammies top 5 in a GT3 jumps out and just crushes the field at a Porsche Cup.
Let's go back on board with Plums, who's in turn 1. We got
Oh, Plums just
7
took pole.
seconds. He did, he just got it back. They will each have one more lap. First across the line is going to be the 11 car, Smitty. He does not improve. Then the number 3, which isn't Calamari. That's another guy, an imposter, some would say. I don't even know who that is. They didn't improve. So next across the line is going to be the number 7 car, which, oh,
Whoa.
whoa. Alright, Plums is not getting another lap. He just got taken out by somebody. Not sure who that was, but I'm sure some questions will be asked. So Plums is out. Shred Jammies, he's only got to find another 10th. So it's not over here just yet. He's got one car in front of him to manage, which looks like a teammate, but it might not be. I don't know who the 7 is. Hopefully they don't hold him up too much. As Shred Jammies comes up to the line, is he gonna get pole? No. Stuck
Oh,
in P2.
no.
What about Ghost? He's currently P4. Ghost jumps up to P3, beating out Otosaurus, the 42. Cam Tizzle goes to P3. That's a great result for him. The 43 chasing the Rex moves up to P7. The 299 next across the line. I don't know who that is, and that's where they're calling it. Plums on pole. Shred, Cam, Ghost, Otosaurus as the top 5. That
Plums
was
got lucky there because that was really unlucky.
He got unlucky and then lucky, so it kind of evened itself out, I'd say. But yeah, that was interesting. I wonder what happened there between Plums and that slower car. That was interesting for sure. Um,
Who is just stopped on the track down there?
that's the number 3. That's you, the number 3. Alright, so of course, with this format, we have the 15-minute sprint race followed by that 45-minute feature. This 15-minute sprint races kind of poses an interesting challenge because obviously with this race, Watkins Glen being a high-speed track with very high tire temperatures, you're going to have to manage that, but over 15 minutes, some people might try to push it pretty hard here, and I think the winner of this race is going to be whoever can get the most out of their tires.
Tell you what, my boy Tony 5Dimes going from 18th to 1st real quick.
Yeah,
I like his name. It's the only reason I'm gonna give him that.
I like his name.
Tony 5Dimes.
Oh, MMR Hotspots in this league now. I used to race against him like 2 or 3 years ago on GT7.
Ah, you PlayStation people.
Yeah. Something like that. Calamari, can you check the stream again? Make sure your audio's being picked up. I just want to double check because I had to restart the stream.
30 seconds.
Yep. Let me pull it up real quick.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yeah, I can hear myself. We're good.
We're good? Alright. Good deal. Alright, and we are underway. The 11 and the 68 did not make the start. I don't know why the 68 is wrongly colored. That's interesting. I think, is the 68 in the wrong car? Somehow?
Looks like it's marked as leader.
I don't know what's going on there. Oh, the 68 is in a Lamborghini, so they are out of it. That is a Lamborghini Huracan. But anyway, we got and that was one of the junior cars. The Plums is gonna lead us away here to start this 15-minute sprint race, and we are green. Plums pictured on the left of your screen, coming down to turn 1 shred, and the orange car on the outside. Looks like Plum's gonna be very comfortable into turn 1. It looked like Cam Tizzle is gonna have to try a move. And Cam Tizzle's up to P2, and it looks like Otosaurus has gotten himself into that mix somehow. And we got a car cutting the S's. Oh, whoa, it's a big crash. Big crash there. And it's still going. We got a lot of cars in this thing. And it's still going. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of... Oh my god. And it's still going. It's still going. It didn't stop.
There is 8 cars back there on the track. Oh god, the pit lane is filling up quick.
It's still going. That is, it's still happening. It never stopped. What? This is like half the field. That's incredible.
Yeah, that gold livery picked up.
It is. So, Plums is in the lead. Looks like the top 6 or 7, maybe 8 cars are fine. And then it just completely fell apart. I mean, is there more cars in the pit lane than on track right now? This is insane. That all started...
Who got caught in that? Shred Jammy's got caught in that.
Oh, he did. Certainly
That's a heartbreaker. I think that was him that went off at turn 2 or turn 3 that cut through the grass right before the S's.
That'll be certainly one to watch the replay on after the race. But yeah, someone went off to the left there and came across the track, and it just started a whole catastrophe. That really turned this race on its head. So the Plums is currently leading by 1.2 seconds. Otosaurus in P3 is currently 3 seconds behind Cam in P2. And then Ghost and Louie currently battling for P5, and you have Incident right behind them as well. Looks like Louie might have a gander here into the chicane. He pops out, but doesn't quite make it happen. Looks like Louie did suffer some front end damage off of that contact on lap 1. As we work our way through the carousel down into the boot section. As Ghost has to go defensive. And Louie right up his rear ass. Bumper, excuse me. Didn't quite make it work there. Yeah, I mean, how many cars? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 11 cars on track right now out of 21. That's incredible. And Louie dives down the inside. Oh my
What a
goodness.
move.
I thought that was going to end in some contact. Ghost still hangs on around the outside, now into the inside. And Louie now going to
And
try to hang
sticking
around
his
the
nose.
outside. Ghost hangs out. Oh, and Incident's gone.
Oh!
Incident is gone. Louie slid out and collected him on the save. Now Incident's got to manage
That is unlucky.
It's going to have some pretty severe damage after that.
God, Incident has the worst luck.
That's why they call him that. But Louie gonna try again here. And who's that? That's Nick AC30. They're behind these two. I think he is brand new to the league. I've never heard of him, so I would assume so. 67 got a stop-go penalty. That's Nene Goblin. Got a stop-go.
Oh, no.
Whoa, my goodness! And Louie takes out another one. He took out another. Who was that? The 18 car got obliterated. Who on earth is that?
Still sun praising.
Still sun praising. I mean, oh,
17th.
who's that going off? Is that Nick AC30 going off?
That's Nick AC.
Oh my goodness, this race has all sorts of surprises. I'm not sure what happened with Still Sun praising. It looked like him and Louie made some contact and it just shot him into that wall super hard. But, I mean, just look at that track map. There's nobody left in this race.
I believe that the blue and gray Porsche was the one that jumped in front of the Plums during qualifying.
Oh. That was Nick AC30 then, although that is a stock scheme. It might have been somebody else too.
I was thinking that too.
We're not going to attribute blame. That's not our job. That's not Calamari's job yet, but it will be his job at some point in the coming days. Not my
this
job.
storage room is going to be sick. Oh.
That was another lap car, I think. I think that was the Nene Goblin hitting the wall there. As this Ghost Louie battle's kind of the only thing really going on here right now. As a lot of those cars that got caught up in that lap 1 incident are still getting back out on track. This is really the only thing that's really going on. The 21 gets a drive-through for speeding. That is Zzork getting a drive-through.
That's diabolical. Everything from P13 down is a lap behind from the crash earlier. That is crazy.
And Louie's still hanging on to the back of Ghost. Maybe trying to make a move, maybe he's just hanging out for a little bit. How does that Nick AC30 car look? He's slotted back down to 10th. That car looks pretty beat up.
I'm actually surprised at the shape though for the hit he took. That was
Yeah, you got the hood
That was head
flapping
on.
around, hood flapping around a little bit. I think the front end is a little bit crunched up. It's kind of hard to tell with that paint scheme. It looks like he's got that front end crunched up pretty good. But yeah, dude, this is crazy. I feel like more than half the cars are beat up to some degree. Vincent's car looks pretty terrible.
Got the hood flapping.
The hood flapping around.
The hood flap that's a new aerodynamic here in the Porsche Cup Series.
Yep. It's one thing Big
Ooh.
Auto doesn't want you to know. And Louis getting very close to Ghost again. Not
Ooh, I
quite
thought he was going
happening
to stick
in
his
the
nose in
toe.
there.
Looks like he might. Oh, they're side by side exiting the corner. Now, this already played out once. Can Louis get laid on the brakes here? He doesn't. Ghost out brakes. Can he make the corner? He does. Good defending from Ghost there. As Louis starting to become more interested in getting by. Absolutely diabolical that they didn't give Still Sun Praising in 28 lap down counter and just put him 460 seconds behind. That's wild.
That is wild. They want you to really feel that pain.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. A little glitch out there. A little glitch action. Go. Oh my goodness, Tokyo Drift style.
All right.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's really
Hopefully
what you
that's
want to
just
see.
you.
Hopefully that's just me. Which it definitely could be. Louis, can he make a move down into the toe? No, but he is gonna try to get that run again, like last lap. And who's this? This is a lap car, I think.
Yeah, he's a lap because he was blue flag going down the straight on the first turn.
That is Dr. Monko in P16.
Man, the Plums is just running away with it.
He
4.5
is.
seconds on a 15-minute race is wild.
And Louis really pushing these boundaries, trying to make something happen.
Oh! It's only 3 minutes left. If he wants to make a move, he's going to have to make it soon.
It's gonna have to be very soon. It's gonna be tight whether they get 2 or 3 more laps out of this. And nothing yet. Oh, Ghost! Oh, he had a moment. He had a moment in the chicane. Louis is gonna pick up that spot.
Just about to compliment Ghost on his consistency. Literally, that's what I was just about to say.
He was doing pretty good up until that point. Just really fell back too. He's now a second back. I think he got himself a little unsettled over one of the curbs. There's also a battle going on between Worms with Friends and JJ Cougs that I haven't been talking about, but they've gradually been getting closer and closer. For P7.
Pulling up to the track in a Barney-colored Porsche takes a certain level of confidence that I admire.
Yeah. It is that shade of pink, I won't lie. However, rocking up to any track with a Porsche that is green or purple, you automatically risk getting a lawsuit from a certain racing team, so you better watch your back, get some good lawyers before you do that. This battle's heating up. JJ Cougs gradually whoa! JJ Cougs is gone.
A moment.
I jinxed it. Oh, he's spinning too. He's gone. He's
Oh!
way gone. He is so gone.
He tried to save it.
He tried. He's gonna fall a couple spots down because of that. They're still going at it over there. Now who is this? We got Cougs with
But Jammy's coming back.
this is chasing the racks, and yeah, so JJ Cougs and Stritz, so the two orange and pink cars are battling, and they do have a lap car in between them. Leader is on the final lap. This is kind of where it's at right now, as whoa! Quite know what chasing the racks game is here. He really should just get out of the way, but he's definitely not. As we got a spinner. Oh, that's that's somebody. They wisely get out of the way. Unlike chasing the racks, who's being a complete dick, some would say, over not getting out of the way with these blue flags. Cause two people he's in between are racing. And he's going defensive. Oh, there he goes. He finally gets out of the way. That was not good. That
I'm gonna see that one later.
I hope you do. Depends on if they report it.
That is the Plums by 7 seconds.
It is. It looks like
That's wild.
he's controlled this one for sure.
The Plums in a plum red Porsche. I like it. I like where he's going.
Yeah.
I like this whole setup.
Cam Tizzle gonna finish P2. Otisaurus gonna get third. As the Plums crosses the line and he ticks off another Porsche Cup win. And Cam is gonna pick up another podium, as well as Otisaurus. Scrolling back through the field.
Oh, I forgot about the 30-second with the pit rule.
Yeah.
Bug. I was like, what is going on? What happened to Zezork down there? Did he get disqualified for not serving that drive-through, or did he just say screw it and
I think he just said
hung out in
screw
pit?
it. Yeah. There's that battle for 8th and 9th that got rudely interrupted. And so many of
My
these
boy
cars
25 times.
just look. So many of these cars just look beat up. This was a brutal 15-minute race. I can't wait for the 45-minute. If this one was crazy, just wait for that.
I'll take another Ghost and Louis battle if that's what we get. Their battle the other week at Monza was wild.
What were you saying? Sorry, I was... Turn to garage. That was wild. Alright. Race number 2, 45 minutes. This is where a strategy kind of comes into play over how these guys are going to manage their tires. Because unlike this one, they got to at least bring them... Well, they got to bring them probably around halfway, which is 22 or so minutes. They got to bring these things a little bit longer, and they're going to be carrying a little bit more fuel too, so... I don't know, what do you think's going to happen here, Calamari?
I wish we had the tire hub because it would be interesting to see how some of these guys are running. That track temp is burning up.
It is. That track temp is up to 45 now. The sprint it was 42. And if I wanted to get that tire overlay up, it would completely destroy everything around this stream, and I would actually kill myself. So that's not happening. Even without
45
this hood,
degrees Celsius.
it's hot. All you need to know is them tires be hot. So,
That is 113 cheeseburger units.
oh, go for 113 butter burgers right about now.
Oh man, Culver's does sound fire.
10 seconds.
Maybe talking about Culver's will get me more coupons. What do you think?
I say we put a Culver stamp somewhere in the stream.
Yeah, this stream is sponsored by. Yeah, I think that'll work. The stream is sponsored by Culver's. Do they have a slogan or something? I could say.
I don't go to Culver's that much to know it.
Here we go. The same qualifying order as last time. Plums, Shred Jammies, Cam, Tizzle, Ghost, Otis are your top 5. Some people to watch this incident from 8th place. He's going to be working his way up pretty quick. I'd also be looking out for chasing the racks. I think he's going to make some ground here pretty fast. But here we go. Waiting on the lights once again. And we are underway. And it looks like the Plums once again gets us a good start. It looks like Shred Jammies is doing better on the outside, and woo, they got close to making contact for P2. They might have a little bit, but side by side, I think Cantil is going to take that P2 again. Now as they all file through the S's, is it going to be another disaster class? I don't. It looks like they're doing better this time. And they all get through. Pretty clean.
Everybody was
Yes.
being super cautious.
Diving into the chicane. This is another problem area. It looks like everyone made it through again. Everyone's being on their best behavior after the D-Day that happened last race.
What is the average time for the tire warm-up on these? Because there's no tire blankets in this series.
There is not, but with the track being so warm, it's probably only about a lap, I'd say.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, tire, especially with being such a high-speed track, it's not going to take long at all. Sure, Jamie's tries to feint to move down to the inside, doesn't quite
Oh,
make it
something
work.
happened down there with Incident. He just dropped quick.
It's...
Down in 19th.
Oh yeah. Looks like he had an incident with Worms with Friends.
Oh, man.
Somebody's still crashing back there. Who was that? The 11
I think that was
car.
Worm.
It's this Smitty BS is
No, Smitty.
completely gone. I mean, that car is toast, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that car is toast. We got the
Smitty's in
778. That is Worms with Friends. That car also looked pretty bad. Incident. Looks like he might have been caught up in something with Worms, but his car actually looks okay. He's making a move there on Brooks is real. Scrolling back up the field here, we have they're all in kind of a parity right now. Shred Jammies and Cam Tizzle still having a little bit of a squabble for P2.
Shred Jammies wants that redemption from last race.
He does. He knows he's fast and he wants to make something happen.
Looks like Dr. Monko must have been caught up in that too, because he just dove in the pits as well.
He did, yeah. And it looks like Johnny Damon is up to P8. He was talking
Johnny
in the
Damon.
he was talking in the server a little while ago, saying he was absolutely no chance of doing anything good in this race, and here he is. He's fought his way up to 8th, and it looks like he might have created a large train, considering his cap to the top 7. But he's hanging on for dear life as Louie and Ghost are battling again. Repeat from last race, and we got a slow car. That's the number 7. That was Dr. Monko getting lapped.
He's coming out of the pits.
Yep.
Smart move. He went ahead and took tires.
Johnny versus Nick AC30 for 8th place here. Johnny going defensive into the chicane.
Super defensive.
Try to go around the inside. Woo! Man, bro's having a barbecue out there. He didn't invite us. Nick AC30's up to P8. Made it cold.
What a move
around
by
the
Nick.
outside. There we go. Attaboy. Now JJ
Yeah, that was
Coogs
beautiful.
is on the back of Johnny.
Johnny Damon. Who's Johnny Damon? The baseball player.
I don't know.
I used to trick or treat at his house. Yeah, he was a Yankee.
And he fed kids candy. Anyway, we have
Oh, bro, we used to sneak into this big old mansion neighborhood back in the day. They used to hand out the king size candy bars. Oh, it's the neighborhood where Shaq lived in.
where was that? Orlando?
Yeah, it's called Islesworth out here. It's in Windermere.
Uh-huh. Calamari, the
Little
world-renowned,
squirrely.
famous millionaire. He's got so much money. Just so y'all know.
My whole family lives together. We save up.
We got going on here. This is Johnny still under attack from JJ Cougs.
Man, he is holding on. I'll tell you what.
He is. He's gripping that steering wheel with both hands at 10 and 2. And he is riding it out. Although it looks like JJ Cougs is going to have a good run here. He's going to try to do the same as Nick AC30, although he's not as far alongside, then he does back out there.
That was smart driving by today right there. That could end really badly.
Definitely could have. Looks like we have a battle between the Nene Goblin and Zizork.
Caesar's got a bunch of front end damage. Ooh.
And oh, Nene Goblin, can he go around the outside of the toe? Oh, he's gonna try to get a cut back. Doesn't quite work out for him there. And Nene Goblin,
there he goes.
Try to go down the inside. Doesn't quite happen. I think Zizork might have overshot it though. Nene Goblin. Not happening there. Although he's certainly trying to line him up. Oh, and this is Shred Jammies, Otosaurus, and Cam Tizzle duking it out for P2. The Plums is gone. That's a 4.6 second lead. I think as soon as these three started battling, it was game over from that point on. But this is gonna get spicy here. Can Shred Jammies make a move into the chicane here? What do we think, Calamari? What would Calamari do in this situation?
Calamari is... Cam Tizzle, man. He is defensive and he is aggressive. I take caution around Cam. He's a really good driver, but he's aggressive, yeah. You gotta know when to pick your spots around Cam. So this could get so spicy.
It could get spicy. It definitely could. Cam Tizzle does have a record of getting into incidents, even if it's not his fault. He always seems to end up in those situations where he does get involved. Shred Jammies, he's got a lot to prove. New to the league, or well, is he? I don't even know. That's how little I know about the league.
I think he was here last season.
Was he? I can't remember. All the names just kind of turned into a blur for me outside the top 5, but Shred Jammies, he's close to Cam Tizzle. Can he?
Cam's a good defensive driver, though.
He is. It's one thing I always said about me and Cam is that we do have very similar driving styles where it is the defense that is ultimately the best aspect. I think we could both, you know, our ways of winning races involves getting to the front early and just hanging on for dear life. And right now he's doing that pretty good if you just ignore the fact that there's a certain fruit ahead of him. Is a plum a fruit? Plum's a fruit.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a fruit.
Unless it's one of those weird things that's a vegetable.
Yeah. I think it's a fruit. Anyway. Let me know in the comments below. And he is running away with it now. Let us know. After you hit the like and bell and subscribe, let us know. Is a plum a fruit?
Oh, that was a good plug. That was a good plug.
Also buy Culver's. Oh, Cam got a really bad run there in the mid corner. Looks like Shred's gonna have a chance here into the heel.
Shred throwing a little fake. I like it. I definitely thought Shred was going to be closer on that. It looked like Cam had a horrible exit.
Yeah, that did not look good at all. Definitely a little bit unsettled. And is he gonna try to, oh my goodness, he is feinting left and right, trying to get Cam Tizzle off his line, the old Fernando Alonso tactic. And is he gonna try to go around the, no way. That's not gonna work. Oh my goodness, how did he not understeer into the wall? He's gonna have a good run down into turn 1. Cam goes defensive again. That's not really the smartest idea. You want to focus on that exit here. It's so important going up the S's. And
I like Shred driving here, though. Just get all in every mirror.
just making Cam not look forward. That's what you got to do. He's doing it well. And Otosaurus is just sitting pretty quietly back there. Maybe just waiting for something to go down. And Cam Tizzle had a pretty bad run through that chicane. I think Shred Jammies is gonna peak, but he's not gonna go for it. They both go wide, and Otosaurus is gonna try to sneak up the inside here, I think. Otosaurus.
Oh, Shred is side by side.
And Otis stick it around the outside. And no.
I think he gave that one up.
I think that is my one of my biggest criticisms of Otosaurus from racing with him for a little over a year now is he's very cautious when it comes to wheel-to-wheel racing. He's not the type of guy that really likes to take chances. And I think a lot of times he does end up getting stuck in these situations where maybe he is faster, but a lot of times he can't do anything with it because he doesn't want to take the risks.
Some of us don't like banging doors, man.
I love it.
I know, you will. I'm telling you. Your ability to just like, I will break the last fucking, I swear to God. I've seen you do it. Like, I swear to God.
I don't do it out of necessity. I do it out of pettiness too. I will just outbreak prototype. It will happen. But anyway,
I've seen it.
Shred Jammies, he's still glued to the back of Cam Tizzle. And, another feint.
That one even got me. I thought he was going to send it.
Looks like Shred Jammies is much better through the chicane, the bus stop, but he's not. Of course, you can't really do anything with that because after it's just a long sweeping right-hander. Oh,
And Cam is just placing
wide.
that car in the middle of the track.
He runs wide. As we have a lap car coming up, I might spice things up a little bit. That is Smitty. Lap car down in 19th place. And whew, Cam is hanging on for dear life.
Smitty, if you love your teammate, you'll take one for the team.
That'd be diabolical. Oh, there he goes. Good job, Smitty. Got out of the way. Nice
That a boy.
there. Unlike some other people from last race, didn't quite do that. Oh, and Cam Tizzle, for some reason, he's gone defensive into the last corner. It's not an overtaking spot, and it looks like Shred James. They're going to be side by side down into turn 1 here. Looks like Cam did have a better exit. And oh my goodness, around the outside goes Shred Jammies. He's gonna run wide, and Otosaurus is gonna take P3. Now can Otosaurus make it a wombo combo? Maybe try to surprise Cam Tizzle with something a little nasty. I don't think he will, but it'd be cool if he did. We got another lap car. Oh, this lap car could be huge if he doesn't get out of the way. He gets out of the way for Cam. Oh, and he's barely got out of the way. Oh my god.
Shout out to Brooke. That's Brooks is real. I know it. He's learning.
That was he got it out of the way. God bless him. He did. I was close, but hey, he did it. And it looks like Shred Jamie's going to try to send it up the inside of Otosaurus. Nope, he backed out of it at some point. And we continue on.
We got another Ghost and Louie battle going on as well.
Yep, that's happening as well. The Plums has a 9.5 second lead.
That is wild.
Just running away. He's gotten exponentially better since the end of last season. It's insane. He just came up out of nowhere. Now he's one of the best drivers in the league. He's doing very, very well. And
him and Eduardo just popped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Running top 5.
I know Shred Jammies is going to be desperate to get past Otosaurus here.
Shred is itching. I think I've counted 17 fake fake dives.
At some point after doing so many fake dives, you might just have to tell yourself, I don't think it's working. Because it didn't really work too well for him. And so, not quite close enough to make anything happen here. Let's check in on another battle here. Louie, still behind Ghost. Oh, Otis runs wide. Shred takes the spot back. Now, Otis is going to have a better run. Otis, I don't know why he tried to go to the outside there. That wasn't really the smartest option for him. Should have tried up the inside, but Shred Jammies does take that place. And does give Cantizzle a little bit of a gap as well. Yellow flag, we have the 299 of Brooke is Real has spun out on the exit of the tote. But he is now going again. We have Louie's in the pit lane. Louie, number 9, has pitted early. That's interesting. We already have a couple people down here made their pit stops. Zizor, oh, I think that's really all just the people from early on that had a crash, but Louie is the first name of importance diving into the pits. What do you think about that call, Calamari?
Major undercut activity going on.
Devastating undercut.
Some would say.
Knocking on wood, brother. Or what were you saying the other night? Instead of knock on wood?
I can't remember.
Oh, it's some.
I know what you're talking about because
Yeah.
we were bullshitting during the race.
Yeah, it's something I had never heard before. But anyway, Louie's gonna come back out. Looks like around P12. Yeah, it's definitely P12. Well, that's gonna put some of these guys on
was still
alert.
sun grazing because he was close to incident there for a second. Wonder if any of these guys are going to try to dive off into the pits to cover. Oh no, well, Ghost would have to try to cover off Louie.
I bet you Shred Jammy's pits this lap to try and get around Cam. I think that's definitely an option for him.
Ooh, a little squirrely.
And he does.
Good call.
Look at that. I'm like a mind reader over here. So Shred Jammies does enter the pit lane. Cam Tizzle does
You're basically Will Buxton on the mic.
something like that. Otosaurus takes over P3. And JJ Cougs also went into the pit lane there.
Oh,
I would not be surprised at all if Cam Tizzle decides he's gonna pit this lap as well. I could see that happening. Try and stop that undercut. As we are around that perfect range where about that halfway point, you really want to split these tires 50-50. And Kim had a pretty bad run through the toe there. We got a car off. That's the number 18. Has spun out entering. That's still Sun Praising. Still Sun Praising has spun out in the bus stop. Looks like he's back going again though. Like, oh, we got a pretty big battle going on for P7. Got a bunch of cars around here at least. That's Johnny Damon still up in P7. That's a lap car, Dr. Monko. And I think that other car is also a lap car. And look at that. I called it again. Cam Tizzle and Otosaurus. Both
trying to
in the
cover up that
box.
undercut.
Now, here's the race. Who's gonna have a better stop? Is there any damage on these cars that they have to fix? I don't think so.
And can Shred Jammies pull it off in enough time to just take a push lap and maybe get around one of these guys?
Where is... Here's the real question. Shred Jammies,
P11.
P11. Now, we're gonna have to see where he comes out in comparison to Cam Tizzle and Otosaurus. Has this worked out for him? As we cut back to Cam Tizzle. Cam Tizzle's leaving the pit lane. Oh, it
Gonna
must
be
have been
close.
horrific for Shred Jennings. I don't think he's close. He's not close.
Oh, I thought he was a lot closer than that.
Otis is still in the pit lane. He's got Otis. Or has... No, he hasn't got Cam. Cam stayed ahead of him. So that hasn't worked out for Shred Jammies.
He jumped Tiz though by a mile.
Tiz had a really bad stop. In fact, he is all the way back here. Looks like that's just a lap car. No, that's Louie. That is Louie he's fighting with.
Controller versus controller. We meet again.
The battle of the pads.
How close do you think Louis is to his TV right now?
Well, he's standing up.
That's what I'm saying. You think he's hunched over just in straight
just
locked in mode?
He's got that gamer posture with like the neck and it's like completely all the way forward. You know what I'm talking about, like the phone neck. That's what he's got going on, like the really bad posture. I could see it. Nick AC30's in the pit lane. And man, yeah, Shred Jammies is... Not only did he lose out to Cam Tizzle during all that, he lost out by like 6 seconds. That's insane. Gotta wonder what happened there. And there's not too many people left to make a stop here. We have Tony 5 Dimes, Nick AC30, Johnny, Jason Rex Ghost, and Plum still hasn't made his stop. Although I would expect him to do that pretty soon, because you don't want to take those tires too far. I'm gonna predict he's in this lap, Calamari. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna predict a Plum's win with this 21 second gap. That
Oh
is
my god, I was
wild.
right. I was right. I called it again. I'm a genius, Calamari. I should do commentary or something at some point.
That's why your parents sent you off to college, bub.
Oh my god. I don't know
You
about
were
that.
destined.
I shocked the whole server last night by doing simple math. You love to see it. Ghost stays out. Another lap. Couldn't believe Alex was like, I did basic multiplication and division, and Alex was like, wow, I can't believe you actually did that. Like, what do you mean?
I love how he fact checked it.
Yeah, and then he fact checked it, and I was like, bro, I know I'm pretty close. We got the 11 car is spun. That's Smitty BS. He's already well down the order. He had another spin.
My boy Smitty, he's having a bad day, man.
Is in other news, Ghost 726 is currently leading this race, so that's interesting. Plums is sat in the pit lane. How close is Cam Tizzle to this boy? Oh, hang on. This race is not
what is
over.
going on with Plums?
Plums is completely gone. Cam Tizzle takes the lead,
Yeah,
takes the net
21
lead of the
second
race.
gap.
Oh my goodness. That was a very slow stop.
What happened there? That was... Oh, that's no bueno.
That's really no bueno. Yeah, Cam Tizzle is gonna jump this guy by about a mile. So is Otosaurus and Louis too. Louis's gonna jump him too, and now he's gonna be under threat from Ghost as well. Maybe even chasing the Rax. I mean, this is really bad. What on earth happened there? He's completely fucked it. I don't think he had
Yeah,
a
that had to
spin
be
or
one of the longest
anything.
piss ups I've ever seen.
Yeah. Did he mess up a setting or something? Did he... I don't know. Ghost has entered the pit lane. Looks like... Is anyone else in there with him? No, Ghost is coming out of the pit lane right now.
Johnny
I think
Damon
he's
jumping
going.
in the pit lane.
Johnny Damon's also in. Ghost, actually no, Ghost has just stopped into his box. It's gonna be interesting to see where Plums comes out in relation to Ghost, because I think Ghost could realistically get him here. As Plums currently leads this race, but he is really the last one yet to make a pit stop. Taking these tires 30 minutes is nasty work. And yeah, Ghost is out. Yeah, Ghost has jumped him as well.
Wow. Gotta wonder what happened in the pits there.
Yeah, that P8 for Plums is it might actually be where he's either P8 or P7 depending on chasing the Rax. He's probably gonna be in pretty soon, I'd imagine.
Yeah, he's got to be in this lap with 15 minutes left.
Yeah, you'd think. Yeah, Plums number 911. Yeah, Plums is only heading out of the carousel right now.
He's
Oh
gonna
wow,
push it.
he's going another lap. Not sure what the game is there, but God bless you. And Cam Tizzle is all of a sudden in firm control of this race.
Yellow flag on the track.
Yep, that is the 99 of Tony Five Dimes. It looks like he's going to go another lap down here shortly.
man, that is a heartbreaker for Plums.
Yeah, gotta wonder what happened. Ooh, that's definitely track tiltance for Cam Tizzle there. He's going pretty far wide.
I like that Cam using all the track.
And more. Or as NASCAR would refer to it as bonus pavement. Speaking of Alex, we were talking about him a little bit ago. There's some rumors that he's going to be back on Sunday. Back in UER for the first time in a long time. Or at least that's what some people say. What you know about Alex Calamari? What you know about my boy?
I heard that rumor. I also heard he has a PlayStation that is cooled by maple syrup.
Mmm. Or another sticky substance. We're not too sure just yet.
I wonder what he's going to do about his pedals, though, because he's got Camus pedals.
Got what pedals?
You can't hook Camus up to a Camus.
Camus.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. For the
They
poor
make, like,
people in the chat, Calamari, can you explain what those pedals are?
That's like a it's a good way to explain Camus.
It's just like pedals, but like wealthy, you know.
No, it's actually Camus is like the I don't want to say knockoff because it's not really a knockoff, but it's like not a lot of people use Camus, especially their wheels. But their pedals are pretty good. But you can't hook them up to a PlayStation. That's PC only.
Huh. Gotta wonder. Alex he's a crafty fella, he'll figure it out. Chasing the Racks, by the way, is still out there. Is it this lap? Nope.
I like it. Just go the whole race, pit the last lap. I like it.
Last lap.
He's got a 39-second lead. I mean, theoretically speaking, he could, if he could stretch that out to 40 seconds, he could stay in first after a pit stop.
Is that what the limit is? 40 seconds? Is that the delta?
I believe it's 35.
I think it's a lot longer than that because the minimum pit stop time itself is 30, plus driving through the pit lane. I think it's probably more like 50.
I thought the whole pit lane was about a 35-second to 40-second.
No way. It's longer than
I didn't know the stop was 30.
Yeah, the stop at a minimum is 30, so yeah, it's probably more like 45, 50, probably 50 seconds or so. It's still out there. And Shred Jammy he's not far away from Cam Tizzle. He has closed that gap up again. And the Plums has made his way by Bluey. Must have been fairly recently. Now he's looking to get by Ghost on his recovery drive. Certainly got the speed to do it. And woof, Plum's shooting up the inside of Ghost. Ghost gonna hang on.
I thought Plums was going to take that one.
That is XP Live Player going off at the next corner coming up here. Gotten going again. Oh, shoot. We got a battle. Do we have a battle? Shred's getting pretty close to Cam Tizzle here for the win. Now, Shred still trying to bounce back from that pretty poor pit stop he had. Wasn't as bad as Plums' stop, but wasn't great either. Chasing the Racks, by the way, still not in the pit lane. Diabolical.
I think he's going to try to stretch it out to the last lap.
He's got a pit no matter what, so interesting to see what'll happen there. And Plums trying to make a move on Ghost again. Not quite happening. And Plums diving down the inside. Oh! And I think he touched Ghost there a little bit to get by. As Shred getting ominously close here with 7.5 minutes left. This is for the win. Chasing the Racks will have to do a pit stop. And wow, Shred is all over the back of him. Who you got, Kalmar? Who you think's gonna get it?
You know, I'm gonna shoot for Cam on this one. Cam is a highly defensive driver. I mean, he's not scared to break last. Cam is not an easy one to get around with 6 minutes left.
He's not. However, I think if there's one guy in this lobby right now that could, I think it's Shred Jammies, and he feints another move to the inside. Doesn't quite make it. I think he should just stop trying the feints and just do it at some point, you know? I don't think Cam's falling for him anymore. And whew, Shred takes a very shallow line through the toe. And it looks like he's not alongside. They're darting around on the track. Left and right and left and right. Cam Tizzle goes
Cam going defensive.
Shred
super defensive.
Gonna have a better exit, but not gonna be able to do anything with it into this corner here. And whoo, sliding out of the corner.
The Tokyo Drift action.
And he's
somebody get that guy
it down
a
into the last corner. He's gonna try that move again. I don't know why he keeps trying it. It doesn't work. And Cam's gonna keep that lead down into turn 1. Shred.
Shout out to the blue flag.
Yeah, nice blue flag there. Shred using all the track, trying to get a good run up the hill. Now, is he close enough? I don't think he's quite close enough just yet.
There's a fake. I knew it.
Little fake. Not happening just yet. And whoa, it's oof. Shred nearly losing it. Got all over that exit curb. That's one of the curves you really don't want to use. He's definitely lost a little bit of time, giving Cam maybe just a chance to breathe. As Chasing the Rack stays out. Or no, he hasn't quite cross the line just yet. We got 4.5 minutes left in this race.
He's got a pit here. He might be able to get away with one more.
He can get away with one more. No, he pits. Alright, Chasing the
Nope,
Rex
he
is in
pits.
the pit lane. 34 seconds is his gap. Be interesting to see where he pops out around.
Louis made his way past Ghost.
He did. Good spot.
I wonder if Plums and Ghost made contact around that turn, because it was kind of hard to tell from our camera angle.
I think they did. I don't think it was a big touch, but definitely a little. Shred Jammy's winding it up. He doesn't have too many more opportunities. I mean, I think next lap might be the last lap. Although they might get another one after that. It's going to be pretty tight.
Chasing the Rex is finally coming out of the pits.
And it looks like he has secured
P5.
No. P.
Oh no, is that him that just went off?
No, I think he's behind. He's P7. Yeah, P7. He's P7. And Shred Jammies once again didn't take him too long to get back on his tail. Another duel into this slow right corner. Cam goes defensive. Shred Jamie's gonna try a surprise move, backs out of it. And Shred Jammies has to stop going for these weird moves. He's just gotta go for something firm. Like, I don't know what he's thinking there. He's gotta be smart about where he picks his overtake. Because I'll tell you what, so far he really hasn't been. And around the outside, around the last
Side by side.
Side by side, down into turn 1. They cross the line with a minute 49. These laps take a minute 48. So this might be the last lap. I don't think it is. And whoa, they got so loose there on the exit. They're still wheel to wheel. I think they're gonna have one more lap after this one. And Cam, I think he's just about hung on. And he's gonna try to close the door. They touch. Oh my goodness, he kept it off the wall. He kept it off the wall. He saved it.
What a save!
What a save from Shred Jammies. That man's having a full-blown brisket on the barbecue. He didn't invite nobody. It's all to himself. And now he's gonna try. he's still behind Cam Tizzle, but my God, that was an incredible piece of driving for him to keep it off that wall. Now he's going to try to look around the outside. He has fully gone around the outside, but that's not quite going to work out for him. Now is he going to try something? Nope, he feints again. Shred Jammies really good through this section of the racetrack. They are side by side once again. Cam cannot go defensive because Shred is already there. Nope, Cam got a better exit. They swap sides. Shred trying to go around the outside. Oh my goodness, he nearly lost it again.
I'm telling you, Cam will break as late as possible.
He will. Looks like they should have one more lap. And man, Shred is using all of the track. Coming around the last corner. Shred's gonna have to pick his moment very carefully here. They got one lap car ahead. Please tell me they're gonna get out of the way. Oh, that's it. That's the end. That's where they call it.
Oh, wow.
That they called it right there. No white flag. They just threw the checkered. Cam Tizzle has won this race.
What a way to hold on to it.
He did amazing to hold on to that win. Shred Jammies. I'll tell you what, he threw everything at that wall, man, but it just wasn't sticking. We got
There were 27 fakes.
27 fakes. He had the counter going. 27 fakes. Nick AC is gonna get a top 10. That's a good result for him. Just looking through. What a race. A lot of questions to be asked.
My boy Incident rounding out the top 10. Nice. Plum's had a good recovery drive to finish P4.
Before, yeah, you even got Louis after all that. Yeah. You gotta wonder what happened to him though. I'll tell you what,
Yeah, that pit stop was devastating.
how far behind was he from Cam Tizzle after that pit stop? It was like 13 seconds.
Yeah, and
And now
his
he
his
only finished 7 seconds behind Cam Tizzle. He was still flying around the track even after all that. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to hear from him about what happened. Any final thoughts, Calamari?
I think it's gonna be a busy day in the steward's room.
Yep. Well, actually, I don't know, because it's just the one.
But this was good racing.
Yeah.
Cam definitely deserved that win. He held on to that with his life.
Alright, and with that, this has been Bill135 Rec and Calamari Retweet commentating this beautiful UER race. We'll see you next
That's a
time
nice step forward.
for round 4. I don't know where round 4 is or when it is, but it's going to be soon and it's going to be somewhere, and we'll see you then.